Are you going somewhere?
Oh, I was just gonna go run an errand. Why? What's up?
I was just wondering if you've seen Lucky. I tried to get a hold of him. I'm not picking up his phone or anything.
Yeah, Lucky's gone.
Oh, hey.
You know, I might have to make a citizen's arrest. I'm pretty sure I witnessed multiple moving violations.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. This place is killing me. I can't wait to get out of here. What's up?
I don't know. I just thought I'd stop by, see how you doing. I went to your room, but the nurse pointed me this way. I think she called you a menace.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they love me here. So much so that Dr. Weber won't even sign my release form.
Well, I mean, you lost part of your lung when you got shot, and it's probably smart to do whatever the doctors tell you at this point, right?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm good. And if they don't admit to me that I am good soon, I'm gonna just sneak out the laundry chute instead.
What's the rush?
I got a life. Michael, I got a beautiful girl waiting for me that I want to plan my future with.
I get that, but right now you probably should just be focused on getting better, don't you think? I mean, you have time to make plans later.
You been talking to Lulu or something? You sound exactly like her.
You know, just common sense. She loves you. She's worried about you.
Yeah, I know.
So, how did everything go with all that? I knew you were gonna pop the question the night everything went down.
Yeah, got a little sidetracked when I got shot in the back of the warehouse.
Well, look, I'm just glad you're okay and you're gonna make a full recovery. And look, Lulu's gonna be waiting for you as long as it takes. And you guys are gonna pick up right where you left off.
Lucky's first priority is to stay clean, you know. So he had to get out of Port Charles, you know, and get away from the one person who could derail his sobriety.
Who?
Elizabeth.
Why Elizabeth? She's the one who helped him when he was shot up by those guys. She practically saved his life.
Yeah, but then she kind of let Lucky on his own, and that opened the door for him to keep using. You know, he had to get out. He had to untangle himself from that relationship because it was unhealthy.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I guess I understand how he feels.
Well, see, I didn't at first until Elizabeth came barging into his apartment, dressed to kill, with this photo of Lucky and the kids. And it was pretty clear that she'd do whatever it takes to keep him from leaving. You know? So I guess that's why he ran off without saying goodbye to anyone.
Say goodbye to you.
Well, technically, I walked in when he was packing. So don't take it personally.
I hate when people say that. It's always personal.
Lucky is in self-preservation mode right now, okay? And all he wants to do is honor Siobhan's last wish.
Siobhan has a last wish? How is that possible? She was murdered.
Yeah, no, I didn't get it either at first. But I guess some part of Siobhan knew she had to be prepared for the worst. Siobhan left Lucky this envelope, right, with some weird things in there and a letter that said he should go to Ireland to some churchyard to...
Siobhan left him a letter that he should read in the event of her death.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It said, if I should ever leave you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That gives me chills.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around, I mean, God, these past few weeks for the three of us have just been crazy.
Yeah, it's been very insane for me and Dante.
Oh, yeah, how is he?
He says that he's good and he's ready to get back on his feet and protect and serve.
Your enthusiasm is contagious.
I don't know. How am I supposed to know if he's ever going to get into this kind of situation again or that he's never going to get shot again? I'll never know that. So, I don't know. I don't know if I can wake up next to him every morning wondering if it's going to be his last day.
Yeah, Lulu's still pretty shaken up about the shooting.
No, we all are.
And the longer I stay in this hospital, the colder the trail gets to find out who actually shot me.
You know, Dante, I hate to break it to you, but there are other cops on the force. They've been all over this since day one. Okay? Oh, and by the way, your good buddy Ronnie was a little over the top with Abby.
Yeah, he tries too hard sometimes.
Yeah, he tailed Abby to a coffee shop, and him and his partner, some new girl, a rookie, I think.
Padilla. She's keen by the book.
Yeah, that's her. They basically cornered Abby, and Ronnie got way out of line with the questioning.
Well, I'll talk to him, tell him to back off. Not that he's going to listen to me, but I'll try. Abby okay?
Yeah, she's fine. You know, I'm actually starting to get to know your cop friends pretty well. Since I managed Dad's warehouse, they've been all about my business since the shooting.
Wait, you're still working at the coffee warehouse?
Yeah, never stopped. Why?
It surprises me. I thought Sonny would have yanked you out of there the minute this happened.
Oh, they tried.
They?
Yeah, my mom, Dad, Sean. They're all still trying to protect me.
Protect you from what? Michael, what was happening at the warehouse the night I was shot?
Look, you knew that Dante was a cop a long time ago. You know the dangers involved.
I thought I did.
But you were all ready to accept his marriage proposal. I mean, what's the deal? The guy gets shot and now you're gonna say no?
I said yes.
You did?
I said yes when he was in the hospital after his surgery. He was weak and he kind of was pushing me to answer him. And Olivia basically said that saying yes would give him a reason to live. And he was actually making me feel that way too.
Lulu, engagement by peer pressure. Come on.
I said yes on the condition that nobody else knew until after he was better.
So wait, I'm the only one that knows?
You and his mom.
Okay, so if they weren't pressuring you, would you still have said yes?
I don't know. I love him. I love him so much, more than I ever thought that I could love anyone. But seeing him in that hospital again, fighting for his life again, it made me feel like this fantasy of our future life together is denying reality. He's a cop. He's Sonny's son.
Yeah, that second part is non-negotiable, right?
He's always going to be in danger. And I just don't know whether or not I'm going to be able to live with that.
What do you think Laura would say about all this?
What happened to me in that warehouse didn't just cost me a part of my lung. I'm pretty sure Lulu's having second thoughts over whether or not she can deal with being a cop's wife.
Well, look, she knows the risks. She has to decide if she can live with him or not. I mean, it's better now than later, right?
She's seen me twice now in the ICU with a bullet. It doesn't help that both times Sonny was involved.
Look, I can't argue with you about the first time, okay? But I really don't think you can blame Dad this time.
Michael, it was on his turf.
Yeah, in his coffee warehouse. It's completely legit.
But you and I both know someone didn't shoot me because Sonny's coffee beans were bad.
I gotta get going.
So, what about Sean Butler? How did he get involved again?
Yeah, just showed up after the shooting.
Okay. He found this homemade bomb when the police were doing the search of the warehouse.
Yeah, we should point to one of Dad's enemies trying to blow up the place.
That doesn't make any sense. There's no way Sonny would let you keep that job if that was the case, no matter how much you argued with him.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say I got some friends down at the station to do some digging on Mr. Butler. It turns out he's quite the science geek. Could have made that bomb in his sleep.
Okay, why would he do that?
I don't know. Michael, I was hoping you could tell me.
Where did you find that?
Windermere.
What were you doing at Windermere?
I don't know, looking for answers. I guess trying to find pieces of a puzzle that I'm not even a part of. She means so much to both you and Lucky that I guess I got curious.
And you liked the picture so much you brought it back here.
She was damaged. She had this gash. So, I don't know, it was probably just age or the weather or something. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like looking into a mirror.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I wish I had more time to get to know her growing up. I mean, I know all of the stories, when Dad would get them into some sort of situation. She was always there and changing identities for them to go on the run, just how I got my name.
Leslie Lou.
Well, Leslie was from my grandmother, but Lou was an alias that she used multiple times.
Really? See, she wanted to include you.
Yeah, but then she realized that raising a son on the run is not the best idea, so she convinced Dad to settle down and
Live small. Something Luke is fundamentally incapable of.
And then I came along, and she was more determined than ever, and as much as she tried to make it feel like a home, Dad always felt it was a cage.
Yeah, it's kind of a no-win situation, I think.
She was trying so hard to do something that was never gonna happen. And I think that's what eventually broke her.
What?
I don't know, my situation with Dante, if it's not gonna work and I'm pushing it,
Oh, you're scared that you're more like Laura than you realize, and that you're gonna break, just like her.
Look, clearly Sean put that bomb together to cover up what was really going on in the warehouse.
Environmental Services, 3418.
Michael, I walked in on something I wasn't supposed to see. You're there all the time. You had to know something was up. That's why Sonny and Sean wanted you off the job.
Look, if you're asking for my statement, I already gave it to your friends.
I'm asking you as my brother.
And I'm answering you as your brother.
You know something. Maybe to do with why I got shot. You can't protect Sonny by keeping the truth from me.
But now you're starting to sound like everybody else. When something goes bad, you automatically want to pin it on Dad.
I was shot in the back. I think it's a little bit different.
Dude, you're doing your job. Actually, you're off duty. You decided to sweep the waterfront on your own.
Yeah, I thought because Jason was getting married, an enemy of theirs would try and make a move.
Yeah, and you were right about that. Yeah. You're just wrong about the way you handled it.
Yeah, I didn't think I needed backup walking around Sonny's legitimate warehouse.
You know what I think really has you pissed off? Is that this whole thing is making Lulu question whether you should be a cop or not. And you can't put that on Dad. That's on you, Dante, nobody else.
You should tell Dante how you really feel. Sooner the better.
I'm not gonna tell him while he's in the hospital. I don't know what to say.
Look, if I were in your shoes and I had a shot at something real, I'd take it and run with it.
No, you wouldn't. You would run in the opposite direction.
I didn't with Maya.
But Maya, there was money involved, and she wasn't even dangerous enough for you.
Are you implying that I shy away from anything safe?
Yes, absolutely. I think you're exactly like Dad, and you are more interested in things that you can't and shouldn't have, and you would probably ignore something that was really good right in front of you.
You should listen to yourself.
My situation is different because I don't want to lose Dante to his job, and I don't want him to feel like he needs to be someone else for me.
It sounds to me like you're afraid of becoming your parent, which is ridiculous, because you're not Laura and you're not Luke. Just be your magnificent self, okay? Anything less would be unfair.
Wow, maybe you should be listening to yourself, because actually you're the one who's been feeling a little less than these days, and following in Dad's footsteps, we both know where they lead.
Cheers.
Hey.
It's never good to see you.
I have a confession to make.